kick this deep to get us going. Returner choosing to field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Short connection to the tight end here. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Gators come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but it's going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
That's reeled in. It's Montgomery. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Hunt in the open. Great cut. They whiff on him. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Gators keep the football on the move.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good exit.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Look to throw it here on second down. The sure hands. It's Wilson.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Wants to throw it. Makes a quick catch. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback And a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Looking to scramble. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. When he gets into the end zone, so it builds the lead to 8 now. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The handoff. It's Wood. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Bringing pressure. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Look out, room to run here. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Direct snap. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And the Gators come to the line with 1st and goal. Ground on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Boy, this defense just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
Point after makes it a 15-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line. Using his legs, it's Wood.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
There's the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry up. Third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up fourth and short.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The Razorbacks will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here's the throw deep downfield. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. He keeps it on the design run. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. Breaks into the clear. Finally goes out of bounds, but a huge play by this offense to wrap up the first quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff heading left. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house. PAT is good. They still trail, though.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. So the penalty will back them up half the distance to the goal now. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Back-to-back deep shots. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Now here he goes. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Gators.
That's just great execution by this offense. The quarterback needs time on that post route. Now, I'm impressed by this receiver. I didn't know if he'd be able to get clear on that post, but he does. Lined up on the right side. Quarterback and he have worked on this all week to be able to find that route and that timing. This time they hit it for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. The drive will start at the 25-yard line. Arkansas offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make it. He's looking deep here. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Razorbacks will crank up the tempo, trying to run it. It's Wood. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Wood. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That run sets up a critical third down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Returner decides to field it. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. The Gators offense retakes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Pressure is coming. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick. And
that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Offense makes their way on the field. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down after the incompletion. Let's it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Arkansas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense retakes the field. The last possession ended with an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's the second down play. Looking downfield, it's Wilson. A deep shot to the left side. First throw from the backup, but it's incomplete.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
The offense still out there. They're going for two here. Looking downfield. It's Wilson. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On the run, it's Wood. Fighting off the defender. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats on the ground.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Heading left after the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the move now. Looking for a receiver deep middle. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. 4 count coming up.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Gators. The special teams produce a score.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's in the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The Razorbacks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. The pass rush closing in. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Wilson. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. You've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Florida. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter, down by a couple of possessions. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. He'll hand it off. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. And the Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Wood. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, a screen pass is all about timing. And this one just didn't come together at all. You couldn't get the blocking line. The timing was off. Everything seemed to be off. The defense blew up the entire setup.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The ball is caught. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Running play called on 3rd and short. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. The Razorbacks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. They'll run it here. They'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And the Razorbacks are in the red zone. He's going to hand this off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. 12th play of this drive coming up. It's 3rd and short. And they pick up the first on the ground. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Dropping back, it's Wilson. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Wide open downfield. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. First down at their own 43. Suddenly they're no longer backed up at near midfield after that one explosive play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Now the 40. The 30. The 10. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Chris, can you believe that? This guy's one of the more sure-handed players on this team, and he just drops it, really for no apparent reason. Hopefully it won't affect his confidence the rest of this game.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. To see if this quarterback can bounce back and do a pick six in the last possession. Now they'll run it on the toss. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. It's a shotgun run call. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Toss play to the outside. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. To throw, it's Wilson. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He has absolutely got to be driving this defense mad, and they nearly got another big one there.
Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's another deep shot. Caught inside the red zone and still running. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. And the Gators pick up enough to get a first down there. Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. Great job with the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Takes the handoff again. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. Now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now he's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Caught by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
The pocket breaking down. He pulls in the catch.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Grab near the sticks. It's Wood. I mean, wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Pass is caught.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They look to throw it here on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. Finds his man. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Razorbacks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring for a big play.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Defensive backs up of the line, showing press. Pounding away with the run game. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Back to throw. It's Wilson. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. He could go. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Arkansas. A huge defensive score.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner will be brought down. Takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Handoff to the right side. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Important second down play coming up. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Getting set. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Wilson. Throws it to the right. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. Back out on the field. 1st and 10. Not much time left. They need to find the end zone in this possession. Single route takes the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. QB bootlegs here. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment.
Well, it's the last thing this quarterback can do in this situation is take the sack. He should have just thrown the ball away. Now he's got to hurry up and get everybody up to the line of scrimmage and get back and being in attack mode.
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Their last chance here. Fires quickly to the left. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, it's not over yet, but this 4th down interception is going to cost them critical minutes here at the least here in the 4th quarter.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Wilson. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Oh, man, this is the kind of mistake people can lose their jobs over. You just can't throw a pick with a 1-score lead in under 2 minutes to go. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field.
So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Dumps it down in the back. Caught. Touchdown, Razorbacks. What a turnaround here.
Boy, what more can you say about the execution of this offense with the game on the line? They tied the game up, extra point away from taking the lead with under a minute to go. Wow, impressive.
Crucial PAT is good. They're in front by 1 here in the 4th. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. He's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Direct snap to the back. Under a minute to play here. The obvious tactic, just take a knee and see this game out. And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. To dart to the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Arkansas. Way too much speed on that play.
Chris, big touchdown here late in this game to give them a 7-point lead. Now the big question is, do you go for 1 or go for 2 potentially to make it a 2-possession game?
The extra point up and good. The lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Looking to pass. It's Wilson. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep shot. Caught at the 30. Still running. And they finally get him. He runs out of space and time. That's it. Game over. When you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end. You're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated them.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.